Hi everybody, welcome back to the reviewers. Today I'll be doing a review on the Under Armour Joel NB1. So let's get straight into it. So I got mine Joel NB here and the other pairs right here. Alright. So let's move the box away. They give you a free blue color lacing, which is pretty dope. So yeah. So now let's go straight into it. Okay, then we'll this aside. So let's go to the MB1s. So the Joel MB1 is sort of traction. I got this traction. I heard this Africa. This represents America. So it's more like I would say a herringbone, multi-directional herringbone traction. There are little details such as where the places that are important to him. Philadelphia, which the team he's playing in, and the Under Armour logo. The traction is pretty good on my first impressions. So yeah, traction is pretty solid. Actually, I'll give it an 8 or a 9 out of 10 for my first impressions. From moving on to the cushion, it's using a full-length micro G, as you can see from here, and at the back, the heel, it's slightly thicker. It's hover cushioning setup. This cushioning setup first featured at the Under Armour Carry 8s, and it feels, oh my god, that's very bad. That's very bad, to be honest. That cushioning setup, not very bad, but it's very uncomfortable. But while this merged together, it's pretty good. I'll give the cushioning a 9 out of 10 because I feel very low to ground. I feel the responsiveness from the micro G, and I can feel the compression from the hover foam. Now let's move on to the materials. The materials features a mesh, basic, nothing premium, with fuses in to add durability. Fuses here and there. Actually, I pretty like this wing plate. You know what I'm saying? This plate give you additional support such as big guy like Joel MB. Technically, I actually feel that this shoe is really a shoe that caters to all 5 position. Either you're playing any position, this shoe caters to you. Even if you're playing a center, this adds more support for you. If you're playing as a guard, this acts as a very low to ground shoe as well. So materials are not just nothing special. It's just a lot of synthetics, mesh, a lot of overlays, fusing and stuff like that. So now let's move on to the lacing system. So it's just a simple, like, there's eyelets, especially here on the wing plate. So nothing much special about the eyelets. Now let's move on to the stability and containment of the shoe. The shoe is pretty stable. As you can see, it's a pretty wide base. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's actually, there's not much of a outrigger, but it's very stable. It's because there's a very wide base. Actually, there is an outrigger. Your foot is actually sitting here, but there's a lot of space. Okay, a wide base. Sorry. So now let's move on to the fit. The fit, normally Under Armour I wear a 9, but because it's very snug in this area, I have a bit wide foot. My legs, my toes couldn't even move, so I went up half a size. It run a bit tad long, so but there's a lot of padding in. There's a lot of padding in the tongue and the heel area, which keeps you locked down. Okay, so now let's move on to the little details. And the little details, that's 21, which is Joel Embiid's shoes, and there's this logo and some details at the bottom, and that's about it. So for ventilation, is pretty okay, not very hot. Now aesthetics, how much we rate the aesthetics?
I personally feel that it isn't that nice. It doesn't really look that good. But I think it's
Really?
quite practical.
Really? Why?
As in, like,
There's this blue color lacing. If you put it here, how does it look? Right? What?
I personally don't really think it looks that good, honestly.
Are you serious?
Maybe because I'm not a sneakerhead.
I feel it's okay. Let me get a Dawn. How about the Dawn? Which one would you prefer?
Maybe the Dawn.
Serious? The Dawn looks quite bulky at the back, to be honest. I feel that the MB is not that bad.
I feel that the Dawn looks much better.
Alright, so now let's show you some how I fit the shoes. Okay, so this is the interior. Some plates. So I have to loosen up because I have some white fit. So let's get into it. Joel Embiid. So there's this heel tab for you to pull it in. See, it's pretty tight. I have a bit of issues going in. Okay, we are settled in, but once your foot is inside, it's pretty cozy, same as the Dawn. Okay, so yeah, maybe I would change the laces someday, but this is how it looks. Pretty dope, right? If I can change the laces to blue, it look pretty dope. How does it look? What do you feel?
I give it a 6.
Sure, I'll give it like an 8 or 7. Yeah, so it's pretty okay. So that's all for the review. Thank you guys for watching and see you the next time.